up, you guys? Coach Kiki here.
With Assistant Coach Beckyn.
And we are back for our next update. So I am still in prep. So prep update number whatever for me. Yeah.
I think it'd be like 14 or 15.
Yeah, 14 or 15.
And reverse update number 2 for me.
So we are wearing our crowns today because we are still celebrating our last show. Beckyn is celebrating being fully into building season, improvement season, still reversing, and I'm still kind of in this like weird holding pattern where we're just eating and maximizing the last couple weeks before we dial it back in for my next show.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's weird. I think the weirdest thing has been just like mentally, because like the scale is continuing to increase right now, like continually. And Coach Janelle's like, yeah, I expected that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm just telling you that I don't like it. Because I don't know. It's just like, it's weird to like go back and like, oh, well, shit, I hope we like dial it in with enough time. I don't know.
It will be fine.
I know. It's just weird. It's weird. Yeah. So.
It doesn't really feel like you're in prep. Like, I keep forgetting that.
I know, because I'm like, we have my base plan, and then I'm following that, and then whatever macros that I didn't hit with, like, the base plan that she has, I'm just, like, filling it with, like, a rice cake and peanut butter, but it feels, like, weird. And, yeah, every day's a high day, kind of as last week. Not technically every day, but on my rest days, and active rest days, which I have 2 a week, I go back down to low day macros. So just eating, and it's really weird because I'm like hungry. I don't even know if it's like hunger. It's just like I just like mentally want food that I can't have, even though I was thinking about it earlier this morning. Like, I've been prepping since official prep was April 1st, so the middle of prep, or the I would say I was like gearing up to like being very disciplined in March. So it's a long time.
It's been a while.
It's a long like March, April, like so April, May, June, July, August, September. So 6 months of like full prep. So
you're just fucking killing it.
I'm tired, but it's weird because I'm not tired. Like, I'm just like, I'm definitely anxious for the next show. And then I'm already trying to like calm myself down of what next season may look like. So,
oh my God.
When do I get to start? I need a break though,
yeah,
for sure.
That'll be good for you.
Yeah. But yeah, so just eating a lot. Standard foods pretty much for me. And then training has been so good.
I love cooking. I was just thinking yesterday, we haven't been in the home gym for a long time.
Yeah, so during the summer and like during our prep, we were like coming to old school a couple days, training at home a couple days, and now we're like slowly coming to old school because I don't know, it's something definitely like in the building phase and building season. I think it's, you know, the environment that we have here is just like, even though it's normally just like us training, just like having like, I feel like Corey and Dustin are always watching. Yeah, it's like the ghosts are always watching.
Spooky season things again.
But that's probably, there's not too much to update the next couple of days.
I was watching.
Dustin is watching always. So yeah, that's about it. We're just kind of in the groove here. Training. Sorry. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like yesterday.
Yeah. So nothing really too big for me. I don't know what else I really need to touch on. It's the same as last week. We're not traveling for a show this weekend.
That's crazy.
So last week we got back, and then we had a couple days at home, and then we went to Cleveland for Savannah's show. And Sunday was like our first like day that we were like, home. So we've been home all this week, and this weekend, it's Friday. We're doing our update on a Friday, an exploratory learning day with Coach Kiki. So we went to Walmart. We're training and filming with Trey with our crowns, and then we're gonna do some other stuff this weekend, see what we can get into.
And we're going to Tooties today.
Yeah, we're going to Tooties.
Get cookies.
Yes, because I get a free meal. I guess that's exciting. Last week I technically took one, even though I tracked everything. I had my meatballs and fries when we were in Cleveland. But basically, I was just talking to Janelle yesterday during my check-in, and I was like telling her my plan of when I was doing my high days and when I was doing my low days, and she's like, you could do your high days this weekend, or you could do like your low days and add in like your free meal, just something like clean and maybe with the dessert. And I was like, okay, done.
Okay, dessert?
Done. I would gladly eat a piece of grilled salmon and a cookie. So I guess that's all that's really going on with me. Nothing too exciting.
For me, it's been so good so far. It was super nice to have my food built up already, going into the Minnesota show. And then we've been doing high days and low days. High days on my leg days, and then my lower days like on my shoulder days and my rest days. So my weight has been just like holding consistently, which is really nice for me. I'm trying not to get like psychotic about it, like planning like free meals coming up, or like what I want to do this weekend, because we got some fun stuff going on, and I just have to like not get in my head and know that we're watching me and we're doing what I need to do. I got some good feedback from Joe Pishkala, and he gave us, well, it was like the same game plan that we had planned, was to just stay like remotely lean, slow and steady muscle build going into my season next year. Just like having freedom so I'm doing a meal plan, but also having the freedom to like track in like things that I want has been super nice too, and to not have to be so regimented and change things up kind of if I want every day. Like I did my Reese's pumpkin the other day, and then I was looking through this like horde of snacks that I have at my house, and I found Reese's Fast Breaks in there.
Ooh.
And it's like almost the same macros as a Reese's pumpkin. So whole candy bar. It's got a little more carbs, but I tracked that in today.
Yum,
so we're excited about that. All the Reese's things.
Yeah, dude, anything Reese's. We were talking to Trey about that last week. He's just a big he has a sweet tooth like we do.
I need to get him a cookie.
Yeah. Well, I got one of those s'mores cookies from Tooties. So we'll, maybe on the end of this update, we'll take a video of the Tooties shop.
We should.
It's so good. So it's this little bakery in Clintonville, which is like Short North, which is downtown Columbus. And she just, everything.
The smells,
so good.
the aroma. When you walk in, it's so good.
But she has online ordering now, and you can see like what she has in stock, which is really nice, especially because we have to drive like 40 minutes to get there. So we don't want to like hope she has something and then have her not be there.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
So it was like a sign this week, because she's had these lemon cookies for a while. Well, like she has them on and off, and I love lemon, and they're there this week. And also, I told her the other day, I was like, what I want next is like a good cinnamon roll. And then she released this like caramel apple cinnamon roll.
Crumble something roll. I don't know. It looked phenomenal.
We got one of those and a lemon cookie coming my way.
Yeah, and then I got a s'mores cookie and an apple cinnamon cookie. I was debating between which cookie I wanted.
I was like, why not both?
So we're getting both, because I mean, I can get Preston will eat it too. So. Yeah. I'm excited. Tooties, so online ordering. Let's go. We need to see if she'll do a specialty. She needs to do like a bikini
dungeon cookie.
Yeah, that would be fun. What else is going on? nothing, not much from last week, I guess.
We got our noses pierced.
Yeah, we got our nose. That was our exploratory learning last Friday. So now we're bad bitches.
As if we weren't already.
I know. With our crowns. I told her we should have wore our crowns last week when we did it. But yeah, it's just I think we were talking during like check-ins yesterday. We're now in the middle of October, so this kind of gets into the season of the last couple months of the year where not necessarily people go like, I don't expect any of my girls to go like off track or haywire, but there is some more lax being made. And that's okay if people are aware of it. And that's also why we're here to help like navigate and how to fit in all these fun things, but also like not be a complete asshole, which is my number one rule. And like enjoy the season and all these like, I don't know, pumpkin patches and Halloween candy, and then Thanksgiving's gonna come up, and then it's gonna be Christmas and holiday parties.
Barbecue season.
And, yeah. So I will say like I think our jobs as coaches and as influencers is to really just kind of showcase how, you know, she's being flexible, but also like still keeping the thought and brain process of like wanting to go pro in the forefront. So I don't expect her to be as super regimented during her improvement season as she is in prep, but there is a time where we have to, you know, set some boundaries, and that's not a bad thing. I think some people think everything is either like black and white when there's not. There's definitely like, you don't have to be like in prep or off prep.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Always implementing like the prep mentality almost.
Yeah. So it's just like kind of your level of flexibility kind of varies a little bit. We never want to sway too far.
No.
Either way though.
Well, like last weekend when we were out and you were like, this is fun for me because I can just like watch them eat and I don't have to worry about Beckyn following her plan. I was like, no, please don't say that. Please don't worry about me. I don't want to get
That's
that
true.
mentality in my head.
Yeah, it's definitely like, I think with each like improvement season and like the closer that you get to like what you want, like you just kind of like learn and understand how your body and mentality like needs to approach the off season. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes you either like people just get it, like they'll be like, I'm all in, like I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to do, like starting now, even in the improvement season. And then like a day later I like see like something that they're doing and I'm like, okay, so do you really care about this? Like it's only Wednesday. Like that's my like I think our like the flexibility that at least for me, like on the weekends, you know, allow yourself to relax a little bit. But it's just like bodybuilding is a job to some degree, like even if it's not your actual job, you know, Monday through Friday, or sometimes I say like Sunday through Thursday, because Friday and Saturday I think are my more like play days. So Sunday through Thursday, like you should still be like prioritizing like following your plan no matter what season that you're in, like, and don't like, I don't know, I have lots of thoughts.
Well, it's like, what do you need to do that during the week for?
Right? Yeah, it's like, do you have to, like, every time your friend is like, oh, let's go out to dinner, like, do you really have to have a drink then too? Like, you could just have water or diet soda. Like, I don't know. The improvement season is obviously going to look different for everybody. And I think it's important to talk to your coach about like how you want to approach it and where you want to go in the sport. And don't get mad at me if you tell me that you want to go pro and then I come back at you when I see something that you're not doing. And it's like, okay, so you're just not going to track your macros like in your off season now? Like, I thought you said you wanted to go pro, or, you know, I thought you wanted to improve next year, but you're like, not like follow like doing anything your coach says in the improvement season either. Like, I think that's the like I listened to Casey during every single improvement season, no matter what she told me to do. Like, I didn't want to eat all that food if you go back to, we did a MyFitnessPal like review video. I was eating so much food in some of my improvement seasons. It was gross, but like, it just like felt like so much, but I just like, I did it because, you know, I think some people try to think that bikini is not necessarily bodybuilding, but I grew up like loving just like bodybuilding, and like the old school bodybuilding is like, so those are the people that I watch and pay attention to, and they're like, you know what, if you're in your improvement season, if you don't want to eat, like, you just eat. I'm not saying to like gorge yourself, but like there comes a point where you like, I think for females mentally, we're like, I don't want to eat all this food because I'm gonna get big. You know, it's like, well, you kind of have to get big and get yourself comfortable, make sure your cycle is healthy. If you find like you have one, like after, you know, if you've suppressed it for so long. But that's just me ranting right now.
That's okay.
About improvement seasons and stuff in general. And I think a lot of people are going through their improvement seasons right now, or starting their reverse towards the end of the year. Like, there's not very many shows left, so people are just trying to get into that mindset. So
and there are a lot of like holidays and events that come up, but you just like, you have to learn how to navigate that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you can choose like how I approach it. Like, I just track everything, and like I just make sure I like set up my plan ahead of time. Like, oh, we're gonna go here, let me think about like, oh, I've been to this party before and this person makes this and this, I'm gonna, you know, estimate, put this in there, or like set aside a point of macros and then make my plan around it. And like, am I perfect? No, but like I'm still like being diligent.
Being conscious about.
Yeah. What are you most excited for, like, I don't know, in this next couple weeks or so? Or just in general, I don't know.
Oh, the Curter Burger from Culver's. They have this new burger that's out. It's a patty, and then a patty, but it's a cheese curd patty. So we gotta go back to Culver's for the first time since 2 weeks ago.
So long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I could use some Culver's.
But just like kind of learning, I think I finally feel like I can like intuitively eat. Yeah. Which is a big win for me, because I had an issue. Like, I would eat everything. If I had a free day, I'd be like, I need to get it all in. And now I'm finally not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, that food's always going to be there.
Exactly.
But I think it's good for you. Like, you've reached that point of like your competition career, of your dieting and like reversing career, where you're just kind of like, you know, understanding what your body needs and what it wants in the improvement season, what you want to get out of this improvement season, and doing as well as like you did, especially like this past show, the transformation from the beginning of your prep or like until now. Like, you've just grown so much as a human, as an athlete, as a coach. So like being able to, you know, really, I don't know, showcase like what you're doing, I think is important. And that's, it holds you accountable.
Oh yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that too. Show everybody what I'm eating. It's my
yeah. She's in her improvement season. She's going to be a major league eater. The two opposite ends of the spectrum: bodybuilding, major league eating.
We're a different season. So
she did. Yeah. So Max Effort Muscle, they did just come out with their tri-blend protein and banana cream pie.
So you know I'm here for the banana cream pie.
Yeah. So we entered her into her first eating competition yesterday at headquarters. We made protein banana cream pie cups, and Dustin thought it would be a good idea to do an eating contest. So it was her against 3 of the guys from the warehouse, and they had to have their hand eat it with their faces.
Yes. No hands.
No hands. So that was fun. She
got
came.
sick.
Yeah.
which we know I'm salty about. That's the second time I've gotten second place this year.
No. We gotta come back for redemption.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have another.
So that's another talent of mine.
It's good to find your talents in the improvement season, because I feel like during prep you're like, I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm training, I'm prepping, or I'm posing, I'm stretching, I'm sleep, like that's all you're doing. And now, like, when you have this extra time, it's just kind of like, well,
what do I do?
Professional eating.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, but
and it was good.
Yeah,
that protein is bomb.
It's gonna be on a YouTube video, so make sure you watch for that. What else? I don't know. What else? Please let us know what else you want to see in these videos, because they're gonna start to get pretty boring. I don't know. They're not.
They're gonna get like better because we have so much time and energy.
Yeah. Well, and I have like, and then I'm gonna start getting into like dialing it back in for my last show, so that'll be fun. Yeah. We're still not announcing what we're gonna do.
No, but it's exciting.
It's exciting. Just one more. Cool. Well, if you guys, I don't know how else to end this.
We're gonna train now.
Yeah, we're gonna train now. I have back end. Always do glutes, especially because Trey's filming.
Yeah, it's glute day today.
Yes. If you guys have any, questions or suggestions on what you want to see on in our prep updates or on videos in general, we have a long list of stuff that we kind of want to go through content-wise. But if you guys have anything specific, please let us know. Comment down below, like and subscribe to our channel. And then obviously you can always reach out to me on Instagram at @KeekersLaugh_IFBB Pro.
And mine is at Beckyn_Bikini.
Miss Minnesota Bikini.
I should put that in my bio.
Yeah. Her, all the guys in the warehouse have, I don't know, like nicknames. Yeah. And so they were like announcing the people yesterday during the thing.
So glad
and they're like,
they had something to say about me.
Miss Minnesota. And I think that's just going to be your,
yeah,
your new nickname around here. The Cola Gangster, Graphic Gangster. Yeah, I don't know the other ones.
Nick probably doesn't have one.
But Trey, or not Trey, whatever that guy's name. The intern.
That's Nick, isn't it?
No, Nick isn't an intern.
Oh my bad.
The intern is the one who beat you.
I know, but I think his name might be Nick too.
I don't know. Stay tuned. But
I hope you're not watching. We know your names.
Miss Minnesota Bikini. That's her nickname. And just Coach Kiki. Okay. Bye.